You can't sit at peace. You can't stop worrying. You can't relax for a minute. Your sleeping's a way to pot. A lot of things are happening to your body for no good reason. You're avoiding doing things or going places. Your self-confidence is going down the tube. What are we talking about here? Stress. Stress causes all of these things and a lot more. It's one of the most common problems doctors deal with. Yet most people who are under stress think that they're the only ones. You probably don't tell people that you're under stress. You might be embarrassed about it. A lot of people are. The trouble is, stress isn't easy to understand. Your common sense will tell you not to worry as much as you do, but the stress just overrides this. This doesn't mean that you're daft. That's just what stress does to anyone. The thing is, it's not like a broken leg. With that, everyone can see what's wrong. You can see what's wrong. You know how you broke it. You know how to make it better. And you know that in a few weeks or months, it'll get better. Stress isn't like this. The causes might not be all that clear to you. Most people don't know how best to tackle it, so you don't know when it's going to get better. You may well be looking okay on the outside, but on the inside, you just feel a pure mess. You might be worrying that you're cracking up, that you're doing harm to your body, that you can't go on like this any longer, that no one else would let themselves get into such a state. Once the stress starts to take over like this, it feeds itself, and that's why it can go on and on. But I want you to remember this. Practically everyone suffers from it from time to time. It's a perfectly normal emotion. I'll give you an example. If I've got a big scene in Taggart, everyone is looking to me to get it right. The director, all the other actors, all the other people who are involved in making the programme. If I screw up, we've lost time and money. It's a lot of pressure. So often before we shoot the scene, my heart rate might be speeding up a bit, my stomach might be churning, my mouth's dry, I feel that I can't concentrate on my lines. In other words, I'm under stress. Now, that's okay. I know that the other actors feel the same way. I mean, anyone would. It's clear why I'm feeling the pressure. And most of the time, things go okay and it's quickly forgotten. I'm in control of it. The trouble for yourself might be that stress hits you a lot harder. It's there far too much and for no good reason. It just seems to go on, and you feel you can't do anything to get on top of it. In a nutshell, you feel you aren't in control of the stress. But we're still talking about the same problem. It's just that you have too much of a common emotion. But you're not mad. You're not stupid. You're not inadequate. You simply have got too much stress. So what can you do about it? Tablets might take the edge off it, probably, but won't do much more. Some people may have told you might have told yourself that all you need is a good kick up the backside. Forget it. It's not that easy. Stress is a complex problem, and getting it under control is hard work. It takes time and effort. The computer has been set up to help you get back on top of things. What happens is that there's a lot of information about stress and how to handle it in the disk. It will tell you what stress is and what it isn't, who gets it and how it affects you. And once you understand what stress is all about, you can get down to doing something about it. Now, the computer will show you how. You're in charge. You can tell the computer what you want to see by touching the buttons which will appear on the screen in a minute. You can even get it to print out information about stress. But this is important because you won't remember a lot of the stuff you see on the screen, so having a copy that you can take home and keep will be very useful. Feel free to print out as much as you want. One last thing. You're probably pretty tense just now. Now don't worry. That's to be expected, especially if, like many people, you don't feel comfortable with computers. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important thing I have to tell you is that it takes a lot of hard work to get on top of stress. Now, don't expect miracles. You're talking about getting in control of it, not curing it. So work hard, and the best of luck to you.